Hello, MEPM. Welcome back to Midweek Update.
In today's episode, we will be taking a deep dive into beekeeping in rural Poland, an inspirational soccer coach, a family-run law firm, and in the MEPM community, the leisure fair, and the making of Battle of the Classes. I'm Arianna Szrajer.
And I'm Maddie Hunter. And welcome back to the Midweek Update, the B&B show that brings you closer to people and places in and around the MEPM community. Hey, Arianna, what do you know about bees?
Important? No. Small and annoying? Yes. Why?
They might be small, but they have a big impact on the environment. And they're pretty important too.
Really? How?
Well, they pollinate just about every plant around and are considered nature's hardest workers. Here's B&B's Victor Karolak with more.
Beekeeping, a rare sight to see in suburbs, but in rural Poland, many people have beehives and thrive off their honey production. Some people beekeep for honey and some for money. I am lucky enough to have access to a special person that also has many beehives for a hobby. His name, Andrew Ogrodnik. He has been in the field for almost his entire life, dedicating hours of his time just to show me how it all works and why he does what he does.
This
year is a very bad year, I don't remember this kind of year. But most of the time, you can harvest about 20 kilograms, even 25 of honey from a hive. But that's in good years that fit the bees.
The bad year of beekeeping, it is important to remember the great importance of what bees do.
It is very important because without bees we would not have any apples, nothing, because they serve as the pollinators for field crops such as wheat and other flowers. They have to pollinate.
Overall, beekeeping is on a decline, as more people leave the field of beekeeping, which holds together the majority of our produce production. And with that, I'm Victor Karolak, and back to you guys in the studio.
Wow, I had no idea how crucial bees were to the environment.
See? I told you so. Maybe you'll think twice before squashing them.
I don't squash them, I usually just run away. Next up is a story on a soccer coach showing that there's more to just sports than just scoring goals and winning games.
To this coach, all that matters is seeing the smiles on those kids' faces.
Here's B&B's Haley Kiernan with the story.
Every coach has a story, and Coach Johann's story is one built on passion, dedication, and love of the game. From the moment he stepped onto the field, soccer inspired him.
What got me into coaching was one of my mentors. I started assisting him, and I just loved it. And I was like, I want to give back to the game, give back to the youth, and make them even better.
From the second he first stepped onto the field, soccer inspired him. It gave him purpose, it gave him drive, and eventually gave him the chance to inspire others.
He gives us a lot of information on the sidelines, and I like that because it helps.
Behind every practice, game, and moment on the field, it adds to a bigger story.
He helps us a lot, how to pass better and learn the game better.
Now, when I asked Coach Johann, what makes it all worth it? The long practices, the tough games, the challenges, the wins, the losses, his answer was simple, but powerful.
All the joy and the smiles the kids have after they win a game or even after they win a tournament, how the kids, grow together.
Wow, Coach Johann is such a game changer on the field.
I agree. That team must be unstoppable with him as their coach.
Well, let's get into another team, but not in sports, a law firm.
In the law office of Scott Stone, it's all about being professional and family, of course. Here's B&B's Dana Stone with more.
Good afternoon, Attorney's Office.
In the small town of East Rockaway, we are celebrating the 30th anniversary of a small law firm. That is more than just a business, it is a family.
We run this practice treating everybody like professionals. So we don't punch a time clock, we don't sit on top of people. As long as the work gets done, we're happy. We've also been able to have a multi-generational group of people. So we have people who've been in business for many years. We've always had high school and college students who work over the summer or during the school year. And we've basically been able to get a nice group of people to work here, and it's created a nice atmosphere.
Honestly, I think not a lot of people have the opportunity to be 18 years old and then stay on through their 40s, essentially. And so it's very much my family.
The close-knit work environment has been important to the success, which is why the 30th anniversary of this firm was celebrated this summer.
Well, we had the barbecue at my house, which I thought was nice, and pretty much everybody we invited came, or unless they were unable.
I think he's done wonderful. He puts himself out there. He goes above and beyond for every client, like as if they're the only ones.
This milestone demonstrates the group's commitment and the work they've done together, and the best part, they got to celebrate together as a family. Congrats to everyone on this milestone. For B&B, I'm Dana Stone.
Wow, that was so cool taking a look inside a law firm.
Definitely. On a side note, let's get into some events coming up in the MEPM community.
What kind of events?
One of the biggest MEPM competitions of the year.
Which is?
Battle of the Classes, of course. Here's B&B's Haley Gardner to show us the preparation process for Battle of the Classes.
It's that time of year again. Battle of the Classes is coming up, and the competition is heating up between the freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors.
We are constantly posting on our Google Classroom and Instagram between myself and Ms. Roth, and sending emails to people, making sure people who signed up know where to go and what to do. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun.
Planning for this huge event takes weeks of teamwork and school spirit. Before the big day, each class gets involved in challenges like dance practices, penny wars, homecoming hallway decorating, and pep rally games, all to earn points to prepare for the ultimate showdown.
Seeing their poster that they make and the dance, it's so much fun to see the whole process of preparing and then coming to fruition at Battle of the Classes.
It's more than just a competition. It's a tradition that brings our school together. So get ready, get involved, and may the best class win. For B&B, I'm Haley Kiernan.
I can't wait for Battle of the Classes. I wonder what the best event is.
Okay, it's definitely volleyball. But for more, here's Hallie Gillison on this week's Hot Takes.
Hello everyone, my name is Hallie Gillison, and this week's Hot Takes, what is the best Battle of the Classes event? Let's see. So, what's the best Battle of the Classes event?
Probably volleyball.
Why?
I don't know, I just like watching it.
Probably volleyball.
Yeah, volleyball, mushti.
I don't even go.
Tug of war.
Because she's lame.
I'm gonna go this year. So this is my first year going.
Volleyball. Definitely volleyball.
Where everyone races to the different stations.
Oh, yeah.
And they gotta eat the ducks at one station. They gotta do you know what I'm talking about? You're laughing at me, Claire, but you know what I'm talking about.
So we're eating ducks?
There's something like that, yes.
Don't they have to eat bubble gum?
Bubble gum.
How did we get from bubble gum to ducks?
One of the stations has ducks floating in something. Thank you.
We're not eating the ducks though.
Tug of war.
Wow, I love hearing about the important events in the MEPM community.
Speaking about important events, the Leisure Fair is coming up, and it's all about helping kids on the spectrum transition after high school.
I'm here at the Bellmore-Merrick Service and Support Showcase here at Calhoun High School. This district exceeds with helping students plan their future, and tonight was a perfect example of it. By the end of the night, families left with valuable information and confidence about their students' futures. This event was a huge success and showed how much the Bellmore-Merrick district cares about each student's goals. For B&B, I'm Haley Gardner.
Wow, that was so interesting, but sadly, that's all we have today.
Maddie, I think you're forgetting something.
What do you mean?
Sports, of course. Here's Matt Ziegler with your MEPM Sports.
Thanks guys, I'm Matt Ziegler and I got your midweek sports report. Starting off on the ice, the Bellmore-Merrick Bulldogs hockey team defeated the VSSL Storm in a big win 8-0. Next, moving on to football. The Pirates had a huge win against JFK, winning 17-7. The Pirates will move on and advance to Hofstra, where they will face Long Beach. And finally, moving on to the girls volleyball team, where they had a devastating loss against Garden City, which closed out their season. Well, that's all for me. I'm Matt Ziegler with your Midweek Sports Report.
Thanks, Matt. I can't wait to see what's next with Mepham Sports.
Same. And now, sadly, that's all we have today.
Make sure to tune in for next week's episode with more news stories from in and around the Bellmore-Merrick Central High School District to bring you inside the parts of the community we don't always get to see. Until then, I'm Arianna Szrajer.
And I'm Maddie Hunter, and thank you for watching this week's episode. Asso Pale. Yay!